What is up, sneakerheads on the internet? Back with some more Lowheat that I just got in today, straight from Shoe Palace for retail. These dropped, I think, technically the 21st of June. And I've been wanting a pair of these. I'm a little bit of a bandwagon boy. Don't hate. I know all you are too, boys and girls. I'm a little bit of a bandwagoner. New to this team, the New Balance team, but we're getting there. We're stepping outside the Adidas Nike world, and got my first pair of NBs right here, and these are fire. Check out the unboxing video of these. I love these. Comfy AF. I think they're clean AF. All the things as fuck. I love them. I love them. So check out that unboxing video. Got my second pair of New Balances in. Like I said, from Shoe Palace for retail. These are going for a little above retail, so you can get them at a reasonable price. But what are they? They are the New Balance. How come they don't? Oh, there we go. BB for basketball, 550. 550s. And yes, these are sold out on New Balance currently. They just had a new drop of colorways in purple, navy, and green. They just dropped these batch of new colors, and before these officially released on New Balance, Shoe Palace had them. Again, if you didn't get them, you're sleeping, because these were on New Balance for over a full day in a variety of sizes. I gotta shout out my friend Connor, because he gave me the heads up. But if you've been looking for a pair of these, A, they're affordable on the secondary market, but B, you're sleeping too much, because these were available. You could have got them. They have some whack colorways, some like very bright kitty colorways, but the available here and there for retail. But if you want the nice ones, the white with a pop of color, you gotta be a little quicker on the draw. But yeah, they were up on Shoe Palace a while, so maybe the market on these is starting to cool down. Maybe it's starting to saturate a little bit. What the real hotness is, the high heat, is the Aime Leon Dore collabs with New Balance. The ALD will say for short, so I don't butcher the name anymore. That collab is the high heat of these, and I'll get into that in a second. But let's just start with the shoe right here in front of us, and then we'll discuss further these variations, what I think of them, and so on and so forth. So the New Balance 550 was originally it's a basketball shoe. You kind of got the basketball there. That was made in the 1980s. It was the 80s, but 1989. And man, basketball shoe technology has changed over the years. So a low top, obviously, but this has just definitely come back into style. I would say mainstream sneakerhead style as of last year, with the collaboration of Aime Leon Dore. And the regular general release pairs have followed suit, because those collabs have been so well received. So I think this is just my initial impressions. Really clean looking dad shoe, a little dad-esque. I can see my dad mowing the lawn in these. And speaking of which, I feel like this, if you like the ALD's collabs, this is a perfectly fine choice. At the moment of this filming, every single ALD release is like over $200. Most of them $300 to $600, depending on the colorway. I think there's been eight colorways of the ALD, 6 to 8 colorways, and they're all super expensive, especially the initial slate of colorways. There was one basically like this colorway, and then recently there was one similar, but the N was yellow, and there's some different yellowing. But basically the ALDs are, as you guys all know. I don't think I'm explaining this to anyone who's probably watching this channel, maybe, but the ALDs basically have a more vintage look. Instead of this rubberized nylon, and it has a cracked leather feel to it. The leather on it is more premium. Those ones, it has the ALD logo on the tongue, and just slightly more better materials and probably better packaging. That's the only difference. And these retailed for 110. Those retailed, I think, for 130. These might have been 120. No, I don't know. Tax and shipping for Shoe Palace, though, came out to like 145. So a little pricey on the tax and shipping, Shoe Palace. But appreciate you nonetheless. So anyways, that's the real differences between the ALDs is that they just have that vintage look to it. So going back to where I started off on this whole point was mowing lawns. Like you could easily replicate that look and aesthetic of the ALDs by so a little yellow markering, a little yellowing there, maybe mow the lawn in these, wear these in really nicely and oil them up, get them good and vintagey looking, and boom, you got a $500 sneaker on your hands. So I would really need to have a pair of the ALDs to do justice to the comparison. That being said, if you can get these for a little above, all these go between retail and 200. So I don't think it's worth. I really like the ALDs, but I don't think it's worth spending $300 to $500 on them. If you can get them retail, more power to you, of course. I don't know if they're going to do more collaborations down the road. I would imagine so. They've been super successful, and you just pop on some different colors and they'll sell out. So it's been successful for them. I imagine they're going to keep doing them. Let's see the inside. So I'll try to hit on those in the future. Let's do a little experiment here. If you're still watching the video, let's do a little experiment. Time to plug the channel a little bit. Subscribe, please. That would be most appreciated. But let's do a comment experiment. If you're still watching and you want me, there is one colorway of the ALDs that is reasonably affordable. If you want me to purchase them, spend my money and get a pair, let me know in the comments to buy. Just type buy in the comments, and let's see here. Let's say if we get 50 buy comments, different buy comments, I'll go ahead, spend the money. You guys won't need to see a review because there's many reviews, but I will unbox them in front of another pair, and as kind of like the pre-unboxing, a little appetizer, and I'll give my thoughts on how I spend my sneaker money to go with it. So let's comment in the comment if you want me to buy those ALDs and blow my hard-earned money on them. 50 comments and I'll buy them. So these 2002s, super comfortable. These use these comfort foam insoles, Ortholite. They seem definitely cushiony. So I'm excited to try these on. I got these in a size 12 also. I can put them on foot for you. Let's see. But what do you guys think of these? What do you think of the ALD collab? These didn't come with extra laces. Don't come with extra laces, so you know. As I said, really like the ALDs, but we'll see if you guys comment enough for me to buy a pair. I've been unlucky and haven't been able to get a pair for retail yet. That's how you know, speaking of those collabs, that's how you know a shoe's good, right? When you don't, again, I was new to the 550 trend, and one day I was walking by a restaurant, and this was shortly after the ALDs dropped, and I noticed them on foot of a guy. So I'm like, didn't those just drop? And they caught my eye. I'm like, those look fire. And I didn't even really know what they were. I just kind of slightly recognized them from blog posts and Instagram and stuff. And they just really caught my eye. And that's how you know a shoe's good. When you have no clue what the shoe is, not familiar with it, and you're like, damn, that just looks clean. And there you go. These size 12 fits nicely. I would say the runners, you could go more true to size, especially with this soft suede will stretch. These with the stiffer materials, I'm glad I went size 12. I'm not standing in them, but I could just tell that the extra room, breathing room is nice. Now, if you were going to actually play basketball in these, which I don't think you would, I think you'd want to go more true to size for a snug fit. Low key, these would be awesome tennis shoes, retro tennis shoes. A little bulky midsole for tennis. I think tennis, you want a slimmer profile on the sole. I play tennis, but like, right, the upper just looks like an actual tennis shoe. New Balance hit me up. You should do that. Make these make a 575 into a or go lower, I guess, if you want slimmer profile. Make a 525 actual tennis shoe, court shoe, and just slim down this midsole a little bit and rubberize right here where the foot drags. That would be dope. Hit me up, New Balance. But yeah, New Balance has been killing it. Also let me know in the comments, yeah, what do you think of New Balance lately? I feel like Adidas has had some hits here and there, and they have the mainstay of Yeezys, but like, man, in market growth and market share gain, New Balance is just on the up. They've been knocking it out of the park with certain collabs here and there. I really want my hands on those Joe Fresh goods coming out. Really want the Salehi Bemberries that are coming out. I missed the Amoeba Musics, but those would have been dope to have because Amoeba's out by me in California. These are just a general release. They've brought back into popularity. And then obviously the ALD collab is on fire and some high heat for them. So like, yeah, New Balance is just absolutely killing it. I'm glad to have these as my second pair of New Balances. And yeah, this is some fire low heat, I think. Let me know what you guys think about these. And please subscribe. More unboxing videos coming your way shortly.